pictures.
That's right. Anything up there is fine.
Janice.
Hello, good morning.
How are you?
Good. I'm Winston.
Winston, we met last time.
Hi.
Yeah, that was nice.
Oh,
The one that helped us.
oh, you guys are SoCal, right?
Yeah,
Nice to see you guys. Thanks for coming out. This is all cast. Yeah. So I will explain it over there, but yeah, it's because it's a fire hazard theater. So what we'll do is we're gonna do 5 sets of 2 films each. We're gonna do it like TCA, the TCA, the Television Critics Association. We just cycle people in because it's too many people. We get the whole cast, and then we'll bring everybody for a group shot at the end, and then we'll break off for one-on-ones. If you guys want to do one-on-ones with people, we're gonna do it probably either in the lobby or in the VIP. If there's anybody specific you guys want, just let us know. Either myself, Ruben, or Jen. Just what you guys want. I don't know. I already know you guys have people. It's kind of fun.
I'm good. My grandma knows.
Derek. That's been a while. There is a rumor that she may or may not be. Yeah. But Christopher's coming. Unfortunately, he's not here tonight. Neither is Alden. Alden's in town.
Oh, he's on Thursday.
But he'll be there.
It was fun. It was really, really fun.
But yeah, probably easier to name who you guys want.
My dear. Yeah. Kumusta na? Tayo dito, Luis? Yes.
Ding dong.
Yeah, ding dong.
Still laughing, see? Hi, what's up? So I know it's a legit. Oh, Luann. Good to see you. How you been?
The next room down.
Yes, please. Yeah.
Hey, Winston, you know who's managing the Facebook page?
I don't. Yeah, do you need
Well, I just sent Lisa the live stream.
I don't think, are you able to log in? Do you have Wi-Fi?
Well, I got my house now.
Your dad, yeah.
I'm live already.
Okay. I don't know. Sorry. Might be Meredith.
Or do you want it? Here.
Hey, Andy.
Just remember, so he's going to be standing right there. So
One more.
One more.
We'll keep this for free. It's okay. You'll still see the him elevated. Okay.
No way you can see. You can see the heads of the audience.
Okay. Yeah, I think because not everyone's going to use all 5 seats.
I need to sit here because I'm
Just don't bother the talent.
me of all people.
If I was seeing another,
What? If all of it in front, you can't just block it.
Yeah. We
You have to put them on the screen.
I would go on stage.
we did request for this to see a better water there, so we'll get that lit. No, because I'm not the publicist. You know who the publicist is. I'm not the publicist. No, you know who the publicist is.
Yeah, I saw the one saying on the other day.
Yeah, there's not like a date. There's not even a breakdown.
We're gonna make it.
I don't think so. I'm just running off the screening. If I want to get something out of the panel, or if I just want to hide from my family and get drunk and shit, I can't do that here. I'm not even my test.
Mr. Winston. Sir. Can I do this? Okay. I was like, wow. Up and close with the audience. Yes, sir.
Me? Why me?
Because your fan is blocking the visual.
They should have it.
You bring your big one out?
Alam mo, nagiging gay icon ka na. Yeah. Sir, I'm ready for my close-up. Yeah. I mean, we have to change some.
That's the light. Do they have a house light?
Yep.
Should be in there.
Make sure you tell them to adjust the spotlight.
Yeah.
Make sure you tell them to adjust the spot.
Oh, they will. Christian, do you need else?
Oh, I need money. So,
You need money and just with higher.
it's actually nice lighting, though. Very dramatic, very cinematic. Stan, is this okay? Yeah. Just the light. Just the light. You don't like the light? It's very dramatic. Turn into the pool. See the designer shoes. The light that are lit.
Stanley, they're gonna be showing clips and then they're yeah, I think that's the plan. Talky talk.
Still turn the lights on after Time is not right. So after
So everyone's going to have my share with like 11 o'clock at night. Hell, the drunk by then.
I will.
Oh, I need to adjust my.
So good.
Today's film is when I met you and Bill Masanto's Becky and Odette. And I've been
There's only 7 films in this.
and then Malari. And then Malari. And then Rewind is everyone. It's 8:35.
Those are the director chairs that were Amazon to the house yesterday. Yeah.
Because like I was looking at the schedule, and I was looking at my calendar, everything was overlapping. Yeah, it's the same. Yeah. And it becomes longer because of the Q&A at the end. And that's what she was saying. She was saying.
We will find out.
So, you do the
There's an app that is director doing manual. You can actually use different pop director, top director.
Is this good? So this is how you face it.
This stage looks good.
Okay na.
Can you start the game?
Yes. Please all stand for the singing of the national anthem.
Not free, but
So do you want to stand it or Stanley?
Very first Manila International Film Festival.
Is this the brightest of the light guys? Is this the brightest?
Yeah, I think so. Unless we have the house lights.
Yeah, maybe the house light.
For fresh con, that's what house lights, bro.
Yeah, it'll be better. You guys' space is still very dark.
I'm going for that look. House lights tayo.
so I did a whole like music festival in Las Vegas just using pop director. There's no one, right? Yeah, and what you can also do is you can use any other phone as a camera. So if you want like to connect it wireless as well. If you're sharing the same Wi-Fi or using your phone as a hotspot, you can do that.
George!
So now I can
You want to kill all that? I got some little dust.
There's another one I use called Rotate. That's more higher quality. Like, when I do interviews, I just use Rotate. sometimes I don't understand. But then between me and my parents, it was the same thing.
The best part to get I guess it was oh, that's true, huh?
Go over that way. These guys are sitting down. B1 Production.
Run below. Run below live. We're doing what you're live right now. Start without me. You heard about that one? Oh, I'm gonna go visit. You know she's third in charge now. She's third in charge of the universe.
Oh, because she's previous in Mexico.
Yeah, her and whatever that Asian lady man. And I guess her husband is like got a title in Colombia. That's how it's supposed to be. I'll pay her a visit for all time's sake. Actually, I went to I'm 6 to go. Yeah. It's not like it was ever bad.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Please take your seats. We'll be beginning momentarily. Thank you. Thank you for bearing with us.
You're a bear. No, you're a bear. Panda bear.
Nice to meet you.
Just like, oh, here you go.
Third Okay.
Oh, so you know John. Is John Spaghetti?
I don't.
No, he's not.
Yeah, apparently not.
I just know spaghetti.
Yeah, not many. I was literally just telling him I've not met any other people.
John's
John
Shut it off.
Which actually is all pleasure.
Were you at TCL last couple weeks ago?
No.
Who's getting sad? ABS-CBN uses Reuters.
Oh, we should. I would have done it.
I don't know. Cheapest one. Report. Yeah. So they cater like the freaking airport goats right now. They're like the king and queen of lax. Tony and Katie. Tony, Katie. Tony. Tony and Katie are like the freaking king and queen of lax right now. You guys are better. I'm getting Demont to go to lax. No, nothing TJ. Still waiting. Oh, he didn't realize he was an hour early. I don't understand that. You said 950, right? What did he Chappelle? I thought it was Nippon. So, early flight, late arrival for you guys. No, that's why for me. I always have to be there at the landing time. Even if the fucking plane crashes, I gotta Oh, so when I have to do the airport, I go at the original landing time. It's like 1 hour still out early to midday. Okay, they come out, God. I'd rather be there early and wait and get drunk at the airport than miss them. Oh my God! Look at your whole weekend. You guys are all weekend. You there all weekend? Saturday also. Yeah, I'm looking now in airport parking lot. Max, you guys at the Max? Dude, the Max is so go down my phone and get my other liquor bottle. I started watching the boys last night. It's a good movie. I went to the CA, so they're all there. I tried to watch it, but I was kind of high, passed out. But I gave another go. Kid fell asleep last night early. Commentary, like, this is good. No, it's bad. No, going like. I'm gonna have to do the first 2 episodes. That's all I'm doing. You got me too on the first day of work. What the hell? gonna Google the closest dispensary and watch Rewind later. I have to. You gotta go east. You can do it, do you go east or west? I think east, I feel I see more. It reminds me of the stuff that no, I'm not gonna, I can't smoke today. I have this weird rule, I cannot smoke in the rest of my life. I see the lady at the check-in, the pregnant one. And I'll get drunk, but I can't be higher. I have to be like, it does it gives me more paranoid. One day I was walking down that ABS hall, I was in Manila. I guess my son blew up. One of the times I was in Manila. I'll never say what's wrong. Because, I do a lot of live maybe I showed my head start a lot. I was about to go walk up and say hi. And when I got like, wait, you're not Karen. Oh, you that common Karen girl. You're really better than Karen. No, dude, it's nice. Meredith likes to ask me to screen people. You know, just like, what? I love you and Oswald. Angela from Oswald forever.
내 쪽들이다. 말 먹으니까.
Your children or your even sa anak mo, makikita ko na nga eh. Wala pagdating sa hindi rin ako techie.
Welcome to the inaugural Manila International Film Festival here in Hollywood. We are so proud and honored to have you all here. I'm very honored to have our Mr. Manila Film Festival chairman, director, also Tessa Cruz, and also the lovely Boots Anthony Rodriguez Rojas here with us. Very honored and to be partnered with you for this first festival here. So let's stand for all of the lovely here today. We want to show a few things first to get you in the mood of what we celebrated and what really showed us how much this meant to us. This happened in November, so we want to share this with all of you, and for those of you who are not with us, to get you in the mood to show you what's coming up next. So let's start. This is a little look at what happened at our launch in November, which is incredible. We got to meet some of you amazing talent, and 3 movies that won the Summer Festival. We see some of you here today, which is great. And also a peek at the 10 films that are here. So I might have a little trouble in the booth there.
Such a great honor and privilege to be here in Hollywood and to be a part of the very first Manila International Film Festival.
Welcome to DGA. The Directors Guild has members all over the world. We are a community. You are a part of that community of filmmakers around the world.
I am proof positive that film festivals can change lives and are really important.
Why we are bringing MMFF here in Hollywood.
I believe in Filipino talents. We have good filmmakers and storytellers.
I believe that it is time for the voice of the Filipino directors, Filipino writers, Filipino storytellers.
Because it's time for us to build our audiences and share our stories around the world.
We're filling in the gap. We're bringing Metro Manila Film Festival to Hollywood.
Thank you so much for this opportunity.
I believe in Filipino films. Thank you for all the opportunities and chances.
It's about time to bring Filipino talents in the world stage, in Hollywood, in the universe! Such a great honor and privilege.
That was a fun party, because you missed it. We'll have another one party too. That's nice.
Alaska, Austin!
Sa iyo tandaan nato.
What an exciting lineup, and you had the opportunity to see those films, and most of you have too, and some of you haven't. But this all started through friends who really love Philippine cinema. We, in various positions, look for it all the time, but we don't see it here. Janet Rubin with Golden Globes, they see international film all the time, but we don't see our films there. They represent our community in with Hollywood Foreign Press Association, but they don't see our films. Winston's at Sundance, at every international film festival, we don't see our films. I'm in the media, we look for it everywhere, we don't see our films. Then, through a friend who's close to Don Run, Sharon, of course, there was a discussion that this could happen, this could really, really happen. And we thought about how it could happen. Thanks to the efforts of Sharon and Director Che, we thought we could make it happen, and we did. This effort is really to make our films and our stories happen on a world stage. And this is a good time to do it in, because this is where stories are then projected to the world. And for everything that we have in all our capacities here, in our various jobs and positions and reach, we will try to do that. But we don't need much help, because truthfully, if you get to the exposure, they will love your stories. We saw them, all 10 of them, and they're magnificent, beautifully told, beautifully written, beautifully acted, just magnificent. So if the world gets an opportunity to see them, and thanks to Chairman and Director Ona, they will fall in love with you all too. And that's our mission. That's Manila International Film Festival's mission. That is the mission here. So I want to show you, I know you know him well, and those of you in the media who don't, the man who was responsible for this and making this happen. Comes all the way to us from last night, all the way over the other pond, and also Rochelle Ona, who is the director of the Metro Manila Film Festival. 49 years of great success, but mostly under him recently. 1 billion plus pesos in success, the 49th anniversary, and this will be the 50th. So let's tell you a little bit about him. You'll see that behind you, and then you will, of course, tell them more about that.
Ng mahigit na 8 dekada.
Authorities say the 49th edition of the Metro Manila Film Festival has already surpassed 1.069 billion pesos in gross receipts, already higher than the 2018 record of 1.061 billion pesos.
This would not even exist without our chairman. I want to go out of this.
1, 2, 3.
Congratulations, Chairman and Director Ona, on the great success. I didn't introduce myself. I'm Lisa Liu, co-founder and executive producer of this festival, along with Janet Rubin, the Paulus, who are co-founders, and all the media as well, and also Winston, who is also really a founder as well. So, and then many others are you will see later, but most importantly, our special guest here, Winston.
Thank you, Lisa. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. The cynics among you will say that we are, about 45 minutes late. However, the true Filipinos, the people that know Pinoy culture, we are right on time. So thank you for being on time. To our friends of the press, thank you for being here. We cannot have a press conference without the press. Thank you. But we are here to introduce the people who truly made this thing happen, and actually have been making things happen in Filipino cinema for decades. But specifically here for the, am I hearing an echo? You guys hear an echo a little bit? I apologize. Is it, maybe the mics are on, is that why? Okay, thank you. But we want to introduce our esteemed panel here to kick things off at the press conference. Please welcome the architect, even though he's an attorney and a CPA, but the architect of the most successful Metro Manila Film Fest in history. He is the chairman, Romando Artes.
Good afternoon. Magandang hapon po sa ating lahat. We are excited to be here in Hollywood. This is the first time that we are bringing all 10 movies of the Metro Manila Film Festival outside of the Philippines. And it will be happening on our 50th year. So we are all excited. We're making history here. And hopefully this is just the start. And that this festival will open the doors for the Philippine movies to be recognized, and hopefully in the near future we can win an award, Oscars, Golden Globes, or any other award. Yeah. So thank you, and thank you for your support. Thank you.
Of course, no great deeds are ever done or the duty of one singular person. And to that, here is an example of a great team member. Please welcome the executive director of the most successful Metro Manila Film Fest in history, attorney Rochelle Ona.
Thank you very much. On behalf of the Metro Manila Film Festival, it's such an honor. This is just a dream. Started by the chairman, Don Artes, with some of the friends, to bring the Metro Manila Film Festival abroad, and in Hollywood in particular. So seeing you all here, it brings so much joy and pride on the part of the MMFF and the MIFF as well. That's why we would like to thank all the producers who's very cooperative, and all the artists nandito, ang lalaking mga artista, and they're so easy na makausap to go here, to go half the globe, to be in the very first Manila International Film Festival. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you, E.D. Ona. And lastly, but surely not least, we are triply blessed to have 3 executive members of the Film Development Council of the Philippines, led by its chair, Mr. Tirso Cruz III, and also joined by Direk Joey Reyes. Joey, wanted to acknowledge you. And in deference to our shared Cagayan de Oro roots, akong tita, Boots Anson Roa, is here.
Good afternoon. I'd like to thank Chairman Artes here of the MMDA for inviting us. I'm here partly as an actor and as the chairman of the Film Development Council of the Philippines. And we're very glad that we've been invited to join this very special and prestigious event, Manila Film Fest, Manila International Film Festival. And we'll be around for the next couple of days, and also nice to see very familiar faces, Ruben, Janet, and the other guys. So hoping to see you in the next couple of days here, and hope you enjoy all the 10 movies that we brought here, or that was brought here by the MMDA. I'm sure you're going to like it, and it's a glimpse of the wonderful talents that we have in the Philippines when it comes to acting. Thank you.
Now, Tita Boots is also wearing 2 hats today. The other hat she is wearing is as chair of Mao Fund, which, as many know, is one of the most prestigious funds, film funds in the Philippines. So, Tita Boots, if you want to say a few words about Mao Fund.
Yes, thank you very much, Winston, my relative, my late husband's relative from Cagayan de Oro.
Sabi nga nila in Latin, tempus fugit, time flies, and time has really flown very fast for the Metro Manila Film Festival, which is celebrating its 50th year this year. And together with this flight, it has grown not only roots, but also wings. And we want to thank the Manila International Film Festival for giving the MMFF its wings and for taking it to Hollywood and beyond the borders, and for giving the Filipinos, not only over here but elsewhere, the chance to see the wonderful 10 films that have won awards and hearts in the recent Metro Manila Film Festival. We hope you all enjoy the movies. Thank you.
Can we ask for the house lights to be up a little more, please? Seems a little dark. Yeah? Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes.
I forgot to mention and to thank first the MIFF team for partnering with us and trusting us that we can pull this through despite some skepticism from some personalities, and also the producers, actors, filmmakers that are here. This is your chance to show your talents to the world. Again, this is just a start, and we will coordinate with FTC and some other government agencies to help you more as far as producing and showcasing your talents around the world. Thank you.
I guess we can open up to questions from our media for our esteemed panel for our first block. Any
questions?
Oliver, yes.
Anyway, my question is for Mr. Chairman of FDCP, Christopher.
Yes.
As the chairman of FDCP, as the chairman of FDCP, how will the FDCP contribute to the success of the Manila International Film Festival? And as the chairman, what are we looking forward to the success of Manila International Film Festival with FDCP? And as FDCP chairman, what is the most challenging role do you have as FDCP chairman?
Well, first and foremost, like I said, we'd like to thank Attorney Artest here for giving us the chance to partner with them and to bring this Manila International Film Fest here. And during the stay, I think in a couple of days, we'll be holding a roundtable discussion because as we've been able to bring the films here and the stars and our directors and writers, we also would like to offer and give a chance for the producers here to come home to the Philippines and shoot their movies if they have projects to shoot them in the Philippines. As you well know, we're we have many spots to choose from. We have about 7,000 islands from which you can choose to shoot whatever genre or type of movie that you'd like. And of course, one of the biggest dreams, not dreams, but the biggest plans of the FDCP is to prepare the next generation of filmmakers, cameramen, writers, producers who are going to be continuing the promotion of the Philippine film industry. And so we'd like to invite even foreigners to come over if they're interested to do co-production films or even outsource. I mean, like if they have movies that they'd like to shoot, we're inviting them to shoot in the Philippines, and the FDCP is there to help them in every way.
If you have questions, please raise your hand so we can give the mic to you. Then go ahead, MJ.
Yes, MJ Rakana here from Blog Talk. Well, congratulations and welcome to Hollywood, and to everyone who can answer this. And how can we uplift the Filipino films? Everyone can answer.
I think we have the talents. We just have to give them opportunities. That's why we're bringing the Metro Manila Film Festival here in Hollywood to showcase precisely these talents. And I think that's the help that we can extend as a government institution to help uplift the Philippine movie industry, to be able to bring them outside of the Philippines and showcase the beautiful movies being produced by Filipinos in the Philippines.
Josh?
Yes, hi, Josh Andowit. My question would be for the esteemed attorney, the head of MMDA. Firstly, congratulations, because as it was said earlier, this is the best of the best as of now, reaching 1.2 billion pesos in profit, and this is first. And secondly, my question would be, it was said that this is also the best 10 films ever, and this is a reminiscence of the 1977, when the Lino Brocas, the Mike De Leon, but this one, I was told that this particular 10 films are the creme de la creme of films, at least for 2023. Now, my question then is, how are you going to top this for next year?
Well, I think credit should go to the producers, the actors, screenwriters. They submitted beautiful films. It's a happy problem for us choosing the right combination, but I think it's the movie itself, or themselves, the 10 movies. So credit should go to the producers, again, to the actors and actresses, and the filmmaking industry as a whole. So if you're asking me how to top that, I think challenge should go to the producers again, the talents, the screenwriters to submit better movies, better than this one, to be able to top the 49th edition.
Yeah, just a follow-up, because it was very controversial, especially when you guys are selecting the 10 films, because I know the first batch was 4 of them, and then the second batch was 6 films, so total of 10, which ordinarily, yearly, it's only 8. But this year, or at least for 2023, it was made into 10 films. Now, my question is, there was some, of course, there's some complaints, but more of a concern, that can you take us through the process on how you selected these 10 films? The reason why I'm asking is because I know for a fact that there's 2 films that they wanted to be part of the Film Fest, and that's Pieta of Nora Honor and In Your Eyes of Maricel Soriano. However, and of course you could validate that, they said that they didn't get in, not because they're bad movies, but simply because I think, and you could validate that per festival you're only allowed to have 2 genres. For example, 2 dramas, 2 horror, and 2 that. Can you please validate that, because at least we could squash the rumors that the committee, selection committee, was making favorites?
No, I think that's not fair to say. First, we have a selection committee composed of players from the industry itself who are independent, and there's actually very little influence in so far as the agency is concerned, because we only have 1 member of the selection committee coming from our office. So the rest are from the industry. And second, yes, it's true that we select first 4 based on script. And the next 4, supposedly 4, but we made it 6, is based on finished film submission. And yes, there is a 2 movie per genre. So we can only accommodate two, like horror, love story, drama. So yes, it's also true that it's not that the movies that you mentioned you make it because it's not a good movie. Maybe because the other two who qualified was graded higher by the selection committee. So I don't think there's favoritism in that because it's a body, it's around 10. The members of the selection committee are 10. Independently, they will go. Their scoring system that has to be followed. So I think it's unfair to say that there's favoritism in the selection process.
Thank you, Chairman. Susugan ko lang po yung sinabi ni Chairman as a member of the selection committee. I've chaired the selection committee over the last 2 years, 3 years, except that for this particular selection, I had to go on leave to avoid conflict of interest for delicadeza because one of the films that we had finished was submitted as an applicant. And the other film submitted had me in the board of its production, the GESCOM, the producers of Gombursa. I've sat in the board of that for maybe 12 years, 13 years. And so to avoid conflict of interest, I had to go on leave. But I'm very aware of the guidelines and the rules that govern the selection committee. And very prominently, the criteria for the committee are as follows: 40% for content and technical expertise and the craft itself, another 40% for popularity for the box office potentials. We have to remember that we need to raise funds for the industry for it to continue and for it to be sustained, and this is through the MMFF. In essence, the profitability lies in the fact that the film has to be commercial, but we know that commercial films that appeal to moviegoers can be films of quality, and they can excel technically. And this is indicated very well in the last MMFF. Now, by way of criteria, the other 10% is attributed to the popular Filipino appeal, the appeal to the Filipino soul. And the last 10%, the global appeal. As a matter of foresight, all of these films hope to reach foreign shores, and though the global appeal has to be considered. So yun po yung bumubuod ng 100%. And Attorney Dantes is correct. The members of the selection committee come from different fields. They are very independent. In my experience, nobody has come to us to appeal or to make bulong. Nahiya siguro sila. And because of the fact that the producers are all people of integrity and they have convictions about their project. So rest assured that the guidelines were followed, and there was no deliberation except in the end. Wala hong comparison ng views and opinions ng committee members. We just made our scores, and there was a tabulation committee. We didn't know what our scores were until the end. We didn't know who the winners would be according to ranking 1 to 8, and in this particular case 1 to 10, until the accountants, the tabulating group, informed us that this was during the last day. So wala pong yung huntahan, walang kampihan. I would like to give credit to the members of the selection committee and the MMFF in general for the fairness and the integrity with which the films were selected. And clear proof will be when you see the films shown here. Thank you.
Last question.
Yeah.
We're gonna have more questions after.
Yes. My name is Faye Coons. I'm with Weekend Balita. I have two brief questions. First of all, the MIFF is very different from the Metro Manila. Could you give us how the categories and how the awards of MIFF will be given on the gala night? And then, secondly, when we...
Answer that first? One question first.
Okay, go ahead.
We respect very much the decisions of the winners of the Metro Manila Film Festival, but we felt that we should also have a set of independent jurors because it will reflect more or less the film perspective. So we'd like to announce that technical question. We'd like to announce that we have our set of jurors that we can announce. The first is Maria Mora. She's the head of jury. And the second one is Maria Acevedo, who's right here. And the third one is Leia Nova, a very well-known, accomplished cinematographer. And of course, we know that Marie is a filmmaker who has done a lot of TV shows and films for American television and cinema. And then the other one is Reggie Lee, our favorite actor. Mr. Reggie Lee is one of the jurors. And then the other one is David McKilling, a filmmaker and also a professor at the USC Cinematic School. So we have that. And then last but not least, we have Sumali Montano, a Filipino-American actress who recently started her own sci-fi movie. And those are the 6 jurors we have. And so abangan po ninyo ang magiging decision nila on Friday at the gala. So I hope that answers your question now.
Thank you. Very good, judges.
Ben, if I can just chime in really quick. David McKeeling, in addition, is also the first ever Filipino to be nominated for an Indie Spirit Award. And Sumali Montano just won her 3rd award at Sundance Film Fest.
Yeah, only one. It's just a very short question. So you have a lot of box office got hit because of Marian Rivera and Ding Dong Dantes, but they never did not win any kind of award. But what I'm saying is, some of the people in the Philippines were asking that the price could be a little bit reduced because it was like more people was if the price were a little bit lower, like 500 pesos is kind of high. Does the Metro Manila Film Festival plan to do this so that a lot of more people will be coming next year? That's it. Thank you.
Oh. I'm Prosy de la Cruz. I'm sorry.
Behind you.
I think my voice is loud enough.
No.
Okay. I'm Prosy de la Cruz. I am so excited to see the film of Manila International Film Festival, especially Conbursa. It's giving me goosebumps because this is the first time I'm very passionate about these 10 films. Now, if you were to write the story threading all these 10 films, what would it say about the Filipino soul? Please, the creative soul of the Filipino.
No.
By the way, to answer your question too, we will call on the filmmakers after this. So each film will be coming up stage, including the Conbursa film. So maybe Pepe will answer that question if you don't mind. Yeah. Okay. Unless you want to ask, it's better to bring in the second.
All right. So how about that, ladies and gentlemen? I guess we can. Let there be no doubt.
So I'm gonna explain the format.
We have one more person to introduce you before we bring everybody on. Thank you so much.
So we're going to explain the format because as you can see, we have a very limited script here. So we broke the We broke the film continues into sets of 6. So 2 films per set, and we're going to be following that. And because we have limited time as well, we're going to try to limit the time for each film for each set to 20 minutes. So, and then the photographers, at the end of each set, please be on standby because you never stand and pose for you. Okay? So now we call on.
We'd like to introduce you to somebody we already met briefly, but that's Maria Acevedo, the CEO and owner of Burns and Sawyer. She has something to tell you about. It's very special. It has to do with the winner of the Best Picture Award, and it has to do a lot with what we're trying to achieve here. And she'll explain it better because that is the prize package of Burns. Okay, it's all you.
Hi.
We're very grateful for her sponsorship and game-changing role in this.
Right. So it's been such an experience really being one of the jurors for the, I've seen the 10 films, and being a Filipino American, it's like it connected really with me. We had a few jurors that had to watch it twice, right? But I'll tell you, we have great storytellers. Amazing. And I think with this mission of the MIFF, like, we want to be seen more globally. If our films could have a Western sensibility a little bit, and we'll shoot here in the US. So Burns and Sawyer is giving, for the best film, we're awarding. So we'll have a co-producing package of $200,000. And whoever wins the best film, I can't say, but we're ready. Let's shoot here. We are your partners here. So we have, like, for the $200,000, we will cover, of course, all the gear, production cost, grading, mastering in 4K. So this is the MIFF. This is what MIFF wants to do. Thank you very much.
And to watch her pull that all together was really impressive. Really impressive.
You heard that. The Best Picture winner will get like 200,000 co-producing grant. So, courtesy of Maria Acevedo and Burns and Sawyer. So we thank you, Marie, so much. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Marie. I hope you brought a lot of business cards. It'd be very popular. Ben, I know you explained it briefly, but I think just for our entertainment press and the audience, we are going to do the Television Critics Association format. We will bring each individual film in groups of 2. So we will mimic everything that you guys see at the upfronts. And then whatever questions you don't get answered here, we will be continuing the interviews outside. And also, the film teams are here through the festival. We'd be happy to accommodate you after their screenings. So, Ben, Jen?
So we would like to call on the members of Becky and Badet. We have Eugene Domingo, Percy Talan, executive producer. From Broken Heart Strip, we have Benji Cabrera, producer. Christian Bables, actor. Andoy Ranay. And we'd like to combine also Farfly, Isabel Ortega, and Aj Atienza.
So we're going to open the Q&A. We ask please that if you can please limit your question values to accommodate a lot more media members. Thank you.
Yeah, because you will have your opportunity to ask more questions on the red carpet. So you can introduce yourself.
First of all, magandang tanghali po sa inyong lahat. My name is Isabel Ortega and I am representing Team Firefly. Unfortunately, our screenwriter, Miss Anja Tienza, who was supposed to be here today, will not be able to make it, but she will be present in other events and, of course, the screening. So it's an honor to be here. Of course, thank you, MFTA, for having all of us, and, of course, the MIFF It's an honor. Thank you very much.
Magandang tanghali po sa inyong lahat. I am Christian Bables from Broken Heart Strip. Thank you. Good afternoon to everyone. I'm Benji Cabrera. Taga rito ako sa LA. Kilala niyo ako, di ba? So, I'm the producer of Broken Heart Strip. Sana panoorin niyo. Thank you.
Ako lang to. Magandang tanghali po sa inyong lahat. Good afternoon, everybody. We're so excited. My name is Eugene Domingo. I am from the most fabulous film, Becky and Badette. And this is Badette.
Yes, I am representing Miss Pompong as Badette. I'm Percy Intalan. I'm the producer of Becky. Thank you.
So we open the floor to questions. We ask, raise your hand, please. Okay, Josh, go ahead.
My question is for the producers and maybe as well, because one of the Hi, my name is Josh Enduin, and my question is really for the filmmakers or the producers. Actually, it will be for everybody, because one of the controversy also from Manila was that, and this is for Broken Heart Strip, because a lot of you guys were not able to be seen by a lot of people because you were not given the number of theaters compared to the other films. So my question is, and of course, it affects sales, and Benji, you're from here, and I know this is a production, I think this is your inaugural production, and to see this, how it came about, that I know for a fact the Broken Hearts trip didn't really get that much exposure as far as theater is concerned compared to the other 9 films.
Thank you for that question. Hindi ko kasi alam yung tungkol dun sa mga ganon, ano? So, basta kami, binigyan kami na number of theaters na isushow itong aming movie. So, sumunod lang kami. So, wala kaming another question. Hindi kami nagtanong. Basta, kung ano lang yung ibinigay sa amin, yun na lang ang ipinagdasal namin. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, go ahead.
Hi, my name is Christy and Joy is here with me. We represent the UNTV Los Angeles News Center. And my question, anybody can answer my question. Now that the MIFF is already here in Hollywood, how does it feel on your end? Is it the start of the beginning, achievement, or a dream come true? Anyone can answer it.
So yun, a start of the beginning and the end of the finish. The middle of the mid. Okay. For me, personally, I'm always excited to attend any festival. And to think this is a festival by the Filipinos, for the Filipinos, and the whole American market is more exciting. Imagine, umabot tayo sa puntong ganito. I am very, I remember my directors who are not with us today. Talagang hindi namin mai-imagine that this will really happen. And to be a part of this first is really something historical and something to be proud of. So that's why, sa palagay ko, ngayon na nandito na tayo at nagsisimula na lahat ng ating pinangarap at ang ating adhikain, ay mag-focus na lang tayo sa ma-promote natin ang ganda ng mga pelikulang nandito. Hindi ba? The selection committee have selected the best movies, and we are offering it, we are showing it today, starting tomorrow, I think, or today? Today. Narinig niyo ba yung accent ko? Today. Today, so this is the chance, and we assure you, these are the best films, and you will enjoy the experience. Of course, Becky and Badette is showing today.
Yeah, my earlier question was, given these 10 films are sort of like the gateway to more better films, what would you say these 10 films, if you had to read them as a picture, what would it say about the values of the Filipino soul and the Filipino creativity? I mean, I'm from the genre of Lino Broca, and we really adored his films.
I think I speak for all the other producers. I think it signals that we are now in an era where you cannot box in what is being Filipino. We are a very diverse culture. Our society is very diverse. We have stories that come from different parts of our community. And it's good because I think if there's one thing the community sees in our films is that it's always what people perceive to be being a third world country, you know, about poverty, about how dreary it is to be in a poor country. But that's not who we are. And I think it's high time that people realize that there's a reason why people love being in the Philippines. It's because of all of these stories.
All right, okay. Question for Eugene, Domingo, and Christian. Babbles or Bubbles? Well, Eugene, welcome to Hollywood.
Thank you.
Yes, and I know I've seen all your films. How did you prepare for your character with this particular film, Becky and Badette? And the same thing as Christian. I know you've played so many great characters. And how did you internalize this character with this one, the Broken Hearts Trip? Thank you.
Thank you. It's a very quick answer. At this point, I'm almost like 3 decades in the business. I'm very thankful, and I'm not stopping. At this point, I'm really not so trustful of my own intuition. I'm always just following my director. I'm not as hardworking as before, actually, to be honest. It's just the script, it's beautiful, I laugh, it's a comedy, that's the point. I said yes, and most of all, it's because the film is by June Robles Lana, so there's no more question about it.
Christian?
Christian Bables po. Kagaya lang din po ng pag-prepare ko aking mga nakaraang roles, ganun, inaral, yung script, and I embodied the character. Ayun, hanggat sa kaya ko siyang i-take. Yun po.
Thank you very much.
Any other questions? Then we can go to the next step. Okay.
Isabel.
Hello po. I guess part of the preparation, of course, was with the guidance of our director, Direk Zig Dulay, and of course our screenwriter, Miss Anja Tienza. This is actually, Firefly is actually my very first movie. And I'm so honored that this is also the first time, and it's also part of the MMFF as one of the entries. So I think it was more on just trusting the guidance of the directors and Ms. Erica. And yeah, I guess that's it for me. Thank you.
And I would like, thank you very much to everybody. We'll see Becky and Badette and also Broken Hearts Trip.
All five of you first, and then three, and then Firefly, yeah. All together, please. We'll go first.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Becky and Badette, Broken Hearts Trip, and Firefly.
Thank you. And now it's time for the next set. I will call the Kumbursa team. led by Pepe Diocno, director, Enzo T, the lead actor, and Piolo Pascual, supporting actor for this film. And we would also like to call the compound team, George Alonso, producer, and Beauty Gonzalez, lead actress. Please raise your hand if you have a question for either Gomborsa or Compound. Josh and then Lydia. And we might as well call John to join us. Yeah. John Garcia, guys, for Penduko, our first and only Filipino actor to be the Golden Best Actor in Venice. So we're very proud of Mr. John Garcia for On the Job, The Missing Eight. So we're going to start with Josh. Let me remind you again the one question, please. Over there.
I'll just scream. My question is for Piolo Pascual. Okay. Okay, because I'm gonna reserve this other question when you get the Milari. Hello, PJ. My question is, how does it feel to be, you know, in your capacity being a super leading actor, and then you're doing a supporting role for Gombursa? And that's one. And then tie up with that, Gombursa was not doing so well at first until it won second best picture, and it practically swept all the awards. And that's my question. And I'll reserve the other question for you later.
All right. Good afternoon, everyone. The story behind it, plain and simple, my director here, Pepe Diocno, wouldn't take no for an answer. When we were Zoom lang, diba? They presented on Zoom, and I was working on another film. This was before Malayari pa. And then I said, I don't know if we're gonna be able to squeeze it in my schedule because it's already full. But he said, PJ, I can't see anybody else doing this character. Yeah, in his own words. So I said, yeah, siguro we'll make it happen. And that was the best answer because we tried to find a way to squeeze it in my calendar. It was a great experience, but upon arriving on the set and Direct Pepe giving me the Spanish Spanish lines, I almost passed out after a good take. It was really hard. It was really hard. That's why I told him you owe me one. Because I thought I was only there for a couple of scenes, a couple of minutes. I didn't know the lines were long and it was in Spanish. But it was a beautiful experience going into the set. I didn't have a scene with him actually. I was on location. We were excited. We never had scenes together. Only with Cedric and Hippolyte. It was a beautiful experience.
Lydia, that's Steve. Thank you. Lydia, please. Thank you.
Hi, this question is for Beauty Gonzalez. Hi, I'm so excited to see you in person. I've seen you in your movies and on television. My question, how do you feel? How did this new child actress, Erin, inspire you in your role in this movie?
Hello, thank you for the question. I love working with kids. Since since nag-stop ako sa showbiz dahil nabuntis ako, yung comeback role ko was with kids. And even before that, before I got pregnant, I'm working with kids. I'm very comfortable with kids. Actually, it's not like me teaching them. It's the kid teaching me. Sila yung nagtuturo sa akin pagdating sa set na you should be calm, you should be more open, you should more be explore. So parang baliktad yung nangyayari. Si Irene yung nagtuturo sa akin sa set, which I really enjoy.
and she's amazing. She's very talented. I mean, the whole film, we finished it on time, and hindi pa nga siya umaarte, natatakot na ako sa kanya. And yeah, she was a very good choice. Lucky. Thank you, thank you.
Please raise your hand. Who's going to be next? Over here, please. Steve.
Oh, I have like, hello everyone, hello. This question for Papa P, who I just talked to on Zoom like last week, and Jefferson and Sean, I know over, seeing as just for ABS again, by the way. I know over the years you guys have been here so many times, have had ABS Star Cinema movies, and the TFC shows, but how different is it, how much more special is it that you're bringing these films here for the first Manila International Film Festival?
It's a privilege. Just what I was telling everyone a while ago, it's a privilege and it's such a fortunate position to be at. I am very thankful, grateful that I'm part of this first Manila International Film Festival. It's different when it's the Filipinos who gets to watch your films. There's a certain level of pride, there's a certain level of appreciation when your fellow Filipinos get to appreciate your art or your creativity. So now that we're all here, and I assume that everyone's excited to get to watch the film, our hearts are full, and I'm speaking in behalf of the entire team that flew here. So thank you very much.
Hello po, Nikki of Arambolo Live. Papa P, nice to see you again. I spoke with you last week, same as Steve. But my question is for the Gumberza team. What was the biggest challenge you guys faced during the production of the film, and how did you overcome that?
Thanks for the question. We were actually supposed to start shooting before the pandemic. So we did our first pre-production meeting March 2020, and then a few days later the lockdown happened. So we were actually spending the entire pandemic working on the script, doing research. And when the restrictions had eased and JustCom had made the decision to continue the film, it became like a lifeline for many of us. So we were just so happy to be back at work. We shot the film in just 17 days, actually. But we were, we did a lot to prepare for it over the last few years. And so I'm grateful for the time that we had to make the film. Or for Papa P, it was the Spanish. And for Enchong too, actually.
My question is for Mr. John Arcilia. A few years ago, you had a plan of moving to Hollywood. And then you decided to just stay in the Philippines because that time you have a lot of projects that are coming up after that decision, so you stayed. If there's an opportunity for you to being represented here in Hollywood, would you still take that?
Yes, I would love to. You know what? In 2012, there's this talent agency in San Diego who is very interested to get me as one of their talents, and they showed me this. They researched about my look that I can actually accommodate this numbers of audience or public in the United States just by my look. They have this comprehensive research on that I could pass as Cambodian American, Filipino American, and so on and so forth, like Mexicans, American, or whatever. So that comprehensive. But the thing is, they want me to erase. They want me to have this workshop that is called erase. They want to erase my accent. They want me to go into workshops where I can practice the West Coast accent, the East Coast accent. It's good. I understand that we need it as actors here in America, as Filipino actors. But naisip ko, there are the blacks the Black Americans have their own accents. The Hispanic Americans, they have their own accents. The Chinese Americans, I want to keep mine. I want to sell myself here as a Filipino in America, but not a Filipino American. I know it's hard because we're still an ethnic group here, or ethnic people here in America, right? So we cannot really get a lead role, ever. So I think if I'm going to erase my accent, I'm going to compete with millions of Filipino actors who doesn't have the accent. And choosing a character here, especially in the mainstream, they will go for the look and the non-accent rather than just the non-accent. So I have a slim possibility if I will erase my accent. Hindi rin naman ako pwedeng maging lead eh. So doon na lang ako doon sa I will keep my soul. And yet, hindi naman naging problema talaga yan sa decision ko. Nandun pa rin ako sa decision ko na yun na sell me as a Filipino, maybe in Russia, Filipino in China, in Germany. Because we're all over the world. So parang ganun ko gustong isell yung sarili ko. And kung magkakaroon naman ng opportunity, why not? Nagkataon lang talagang marami ngayon na projects sa Philippines. And hindi ko alam kung gaano naka-ready ang American mainstream sa ganong klaseng disposition for an actor. From the Philippines, I mean. Unless we can have, well, Dolly, that film is not American, right? Dolly De Leon's film. Is that an American film? That's not an American film. No, I mean the film, the project is not American. Is that American production? Okay, so I think meron na rin tayong opening kasi Filipinos all over the festivals globally are actually